What is going on, guys? It's your boy Big Dyllan and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today I'm going to be reading through the This Week at Bungie blog and just go through all of the highlights and all of the key points within it. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So, starting off, it starts with Bungie basically acknowledging that New Monarchy won the third faction rally in a row. So congratulations if you pledged to New Monarchy. Also, Future Warcult actually managed to just barely scrape a victory on Dead Orbit as well, which is kind of depressing as a Dead Orbit fan. To see Dead Orbit fall to an all-time low is pretty saddening, but again, I think Bungie are typically making certain factions bad to give other factions a chance, which I can understand. But anyway, let's just continue. So, continuing on, we have Iron Banner, which is returning on Tuesday, March the 6th. And ends on Tuesday, March the 13th. The game mode is going to be Clash. Lord Saladin will have 3 featured weapons available for you to obtain directly from him, and his offerings will be on screen. I'll put a screenshot on for you guys. It's going to be a pulse rifle, an auto rifle, and a grenade launcher. So again, they all look to be reskins. So yeah, that's very nice. If you weren't able to finish off the challenges as well required to unlock the ornaments during the last event, don't worry, as your progress will actually carry over to this next Iron Banner, so you can obviously grind out that chest piece ornament, which I know a lot of people are struggling with, as it's definitely a grind. Personally, for me, last time Iron Banner was here, I played about 6 games and that was it, because I was grinding Monster Hunter. So this time around I'm going to be absolutely grinding Iron Banner, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. Moving on, we're getting into some Crucible stuff here now. So this is, where is it? So guiding action that the team plans to deliver in update 1.1.4. We invited PvP design lead Derek Carroll to drop some knowledge. And let's continue. I'll just try and find out the key points in here. So, some highlights. Iron Banner will channel that old school Crucible in the style of the Iron Lords. We've made a number of tweaks to the gameplay besides increasing team sizes to 6v6. Wait, so does that mean this Iron Banner is 6v6? If it is, that's awesome. That's actually insane. So match time limit is now 12 minutes, score limit is 125 points, respawn time is 7 seconds, all control zones start off as neutral, so you're going to have to capture your base flag like you did in Destiny 1. Control zones take slightly longer to capture by default. Additional Guardians, max of 3 in a zone increases capture speed, so again you can drop multiple Guardians in a zone now, and obviously you're going to have increased cap times, with the max being obviously 3 Guardians like I just said. Guardians participating in a capture get more super energy, which is always nice to see. Rumble will make its triumphant return with no excuses, no complications, and absolutely no points for assists. Thank God. You get a single point when you get a kill, just like the golden age of video games, which is awesome. And then put, and this time we increase the player count to 8. That's pretty interesting. Mayhem is still mayhem. I like the way they say that, that's pretty funny. These 3 modes will share a central location on the Crucible Director page and rotate weekly to keep things fresh. This weekly featured playlist will be home to some game types that don't necessarily fit into the existing quick play and competitive playlists. The mode formerly known as Doubles is making a slow transition from Crimson Days. Became a beautiful butterfly. Let's just see. So basically, for Doubles, they're trying to work on it, trying to perfect the game mode. That's basically what they're saying in this paragraph here. So it's nice to know that Doubles will also be making a return, but they don't know when it's going to make a return. They'll give you an update whenever they can. Then there's just loads of Q&A stuff about the Nightfall scoring system. So I'll try and get over a couple of key points here. So how do players acquire Nightfall emblem variants? Tier 1's 20k, Tier 2 is 40k, Tier 3 is 60k, and Tier 4 is 80k. So then they basically asked why weren't the tiers visible in game? Probably because they just didn't want to. Why were the base Nightfall modifiers removed? And the removal of the base modifiers from the Nightfall is because we want to emphasise core combat in its initial release and let the community define the meta for a high scoring Nightfall run. We can certainly revisit the modifiers in the future. They're not dead and buried, open to player feedback. The thing with this for me is just they've had 4 years of feedback on Nightfalls. I don't really know why they're trying to completely rework the Nightfall. You know, the Nightfalls in Destiny 1 were great. Just build upon what they already had. I don't really see why they have to start from scratch, but it is what it is. We're planning on reporting the top 3 Fireteam high scores each week. Right now, I'm not going to read the gamer tags out because I'm going to probably end up butchering the gamer tags or the names or whatever. Leading with a high score of 222,873. That's insane. Wow. That's actually crazy that they come. Wow. That's impressive. Spawning Wars. This is basically talking about a couple of raid bugs. Right now, if you don't know, in the Leviathan raid, there is currently an issue where, say, if you let your team wipes and you're stuck on like a respawn screen. That's one of the main reasons why I don't raid at the moment, because it's very triggering. So hopefully that gets fixed sooner rather than later. Then they go on, let's talk about the bugs. Update 1.1.3 known issues. Mercury Heroic Adventures. Modifiers are not currently available for some players on Mercury Heroic Adventures. We are currently investigating this issue. Destination emblem statistics. The EDZ destination emblem currently only displays 38 of the 41 total ghost scannables. Ghost scannables found statistics do not update until a player returns to orbit. Prestige challenge card score multipliers. We have identified an issue where score multipliers present on challenge cards do not update properly when players are selecting Singe modifiers. And that's pretty much it for this week at Bungie. Nothing too crazy. It's nice to obviously get a couple of little updates. Iron Banner returning next week is pretty nice. I'm curious to know if it's going to be 6v6. If it is, that's going to be pretty interesting because this will be like our first time ever seeing 6v6. Like I said, don't quote me on that. I don't think it will be, but you know, we'll have to wait and see. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Have an awesome rest of your day. Hopefully, I'll catch you in the next one. Until next time, peace.